Well, welcome back to the Covers Up podcast. I know it's been a crazy hiatus, Christmas break, vacation, school, but we are back and we're gonna talk about the divisional round. Quadri, how you feeling, man? I know it's been a while.
Nah, it's been a little minute, but we back. We might not be active on social media. I mean, I know you are. Obviously, I can see that. But like, we've been active watching the games. We know everything that's going on. We ain't missed a game. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially in these playoffs. But I ain't missed not one game. My team going crazy. Y'all know who my squad is. But yeah, man, feel good to be back recording. We tried to record a couple weeks ago, but something went wrong with the audio, so we back trying to record this time. And hopefully this goes well. If y'all see this episode, it went well. If y'all don't, lock in.
Yeah, man. It's probably been one of my favorite playoffs to watch so year so far. Like this is probably like it's like nobody really knows what's gonna happen. A bunch of good young teams and they're
Mhm.
showing to play, man. Starting off with this first game, we have the Buffalo Bills versus the Denver Broncos. Oh man. Quad, you wanna start this one off?
Nah, because I want to start the next game. You can start this one
Oh
off.
yeah, cause okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start this one off. First I want to say it's very sad that Bo Nix is not playing next week. Because Bo Nix had a very damn good game. He had like 308 of the 364 total yards of the whole offense. Like he was really the whole offensive engine. He was making some big time throws, like that throw to Marvin Mims off the that was the beauty of a ball. Like Bo Nix, like he was the first half, he played very smooth. He's making great throws over the seam and really just controlling that offense. They really couldn't get the run game going. And Bo Nix, he the one made those big plays. I mean, overtime with that 3rd and 4, he got the first down. Made another big play on 3rd down before that touchdown to send them to overtime. Bo Nix is just playing some great football, and the defense got after Josh Allen too with 4 turnovers that really helped them win that game. And with the Bills, it it's time, bro. I mean, I'm tired of the conversation that is being surrounded around this game. It's like, is Josh Allen like the refs or Brandon Cook should have caught the ball? Yes, the refs with that PI call right before the one that Tre'Davious White tackled him, that's kinda iffy because they was kind of calling like a fair game throughout the whole day, except for that one play in overtime. But the next play, Tre'Davious White did tackle him before he caught the ball. That's obvious PI. So you can't really get mad at that one. But I will say, um, that wasn't catch by Brandon Cooks. He didn't have full possession of it going to the ground. And even so, it hit his head first before he got grab of the ball, and we grabbed the ball. McNeilon was already over it. If if they both would have survived the ground and they both had it in their hands, they would have gave it to Brandon Cooks because he had it first, survived the ground with it. But he didn't survive the ground, and McMillan got the pick, but that's not the reason they lost the game. The reason the Bills lost the game because Josh Allen didn't perform well. That's what it is. Like I'm tired of the nitpicky, the refs. If Josh Allen would have done his job, if Josh Allen did miss those throws, well, he could have ended the game with that post shot. The Kincaid, he just missed. He just overthrew the dude. And also, like bad mistakes right before half. You run with the ball, have a ball that's all out, like just not really taking care of the football. But came up, punched the ball out, forced fumble. You got to know situation. I know you're trying to get your play. I know you're trying to get downfield with because you don't got no timeouts, like 15 seconds left on the clock. But even so, if Denver doesn't kick that three, y'all win. Y'all win regulation 30-27, more than likely. So it's like those little mistakes. But even so, Josh Allen's down have a good game. I know James Cook did fumble too, but I mean, I feel like the Bills' offense did enough, really, in spite of the turnovers that they made. James Cook really got the running game going. Josh Allen was on the ground too. So
Mm.
that's how I feel about that. Then I feel like Sean McDermott should have never got fired. I feel like this will be like the game. Like this is like the least amount I'll put on Sean McDermott. Yes, the team did put up 30 plus points and over almost in every playoff loss. For him being a defensive minded head coach and then putting up 30 points, that is a little crazy. But at the same time, we just have to like look at the field position. Like the fumble led to a scoring touchdown. And when Josh Allen did fumble inside their territory, so they let up 3. I feel like the Bills' defense played well. I mean, they didn't have a good enough pass rush, and that's always been a problem by the Buffalo Bills over the last few years. So, even so, I feel like this shouldn't been the game or the year Sean McDermott should have got fired. Personally, I would have fired him last year in the AFC Championship game. I feel that would be like the perfect time to fire him because I feel like that game was kind of mostly on him. But I really don't agree with the fire. And yeah, man, the Bills are a mess. I feel sorry for Denver because I don't I don't see it happening next week. Me, I just don't see
Mm,
it with Jared.
yeah.
And yeah, like the New England defense has been playing very good football. I know, but we gonna talk about the Patriots later. Quadra, how you feel about this game?
Hey man, yeah, I mean, Bo Nix, like you said, Bo Nix being out for next week is really heartbreaking for Broncos fans. I could only imagine like you having the high of like winning that game that low key, even though y'all were the 1 seed, y'all were not the favorites in. Like
Yeah,
most people were picking the Bills to win that game, and then you come out on top. You beat the Bills in overtime. Bo Nix outplays Josh Allen. If we're being for real, Bo Nix outplayed Josh Allen that day, and really like in his second playoff game, which was also against the Bills both times, he ended up showing us that he can make plays in his offense. Sean Payton called a great game, and just to lose the quarterback right after that game, I can only imagine. That would break my heart, especially when we're so close. Like, it's very attainable. If they have Bo Nix, they could definitely come out of the AFC and, like, they could put up a fight in the bowl, no matter who they play.
yeah,
And if they have Bo Nix, but I honestly don't see it happening either. But the Bills, I made a video on the Brandon Cooks catch, the Jaquan McMillan interception. Bro, that was a pick, bro. Like,
yeah.
it's
It
really
was.
not even like I feel like it's not even a debate. They called it an interception on the field. They called it right. The fact that the ref called the interception on the field is actually impressive because he got the call right on field.
Yeah,
That's a hard
that
call to
was
make
impressive.
on field. And man, Jaquan McMillan was able to get his hands in there before Brandon Cooks came down with the ball. Like you said, if they would have both had the ball in their hands and it was like 50-50, they trying to struggle who got the ball, they would have gave it to Brandon Cooks. They give it to the offensive player every time. But since Jaquan McMillan fully stripped the ball out of his hands before he was able to hit the ground and really control the ball through the ground, that's an interception. I feel like that's just by the book. That's pick. Um,
Yeah,
so them PIs, the first one, like you said, was ticky tacky. The second one, that's PI, bro. Cut it out. But like you said, the turnovers, 5 turnovers, that's unacceptable, bro. You can't turn the ball
yeah,
over 5 times and keep going the game. I don't wanna hear anybody ever complaining about refs or, like, calls made or, like, anything like that when your offense turned the ball over 5 times.
yeah,
Let's cut it out. If y'all turn the ball over 3 times, y'all probably win the game. That fumble before half, that's a three-point swing. They
yes,
fumbled
it was.
Josh Josh Allen's fumble before half led to an immediate field goal, and they were up by 3. I mean, they were up by 10 going into halftime. That's a three-point swing in a game that you lost by 3 points. That
Yeah,
one play is literally could have literally costed y'all the game, and then he threw another pick and fumbled again, and then the other pick was controversial. It wasn't a bad throw, but it was still a pick.
yeah,
Like, he put it in a perfect spot for Brandon Cooks to come down with it. It was just a great play by the DB, but at the end of the day, you turned the ball over 5 times. 4
yeah.
times by your star quarterback, your MVP quarterback, your and it's like, bro, if this was my boy Mar, this we literally seen it with CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams, they not giving him no mercy. But Josh Allen over here crying in the press conference, and me,
Come
see, bro,
on, man. Give,
I'm not
give,
trying to hear that. I'm not trying to
give
hear
him
that.
a hug, man.
I'm not
Shut
trying to hear that.
up.
I'm not trying to
That's
hear
so
that because, bro, if Lamar turned the ball when Lamar turned the ball over twice last year, they weren't trying to hear none of the Mark Andrews John. They weren't trying to hear none of that. They
yeah.
weren't trying to hear none of that. They was like, he
They
threw a
just
pick
talk.
and he
Yeah,
fumbled.
that. Yeah, I was even so. Like it was miscommunication. No, he still threw the pick. He still had 2 turnovers. Like I'm not trying to hear all that.
Bro, what? Josh gonna have 4? It's not like he had 2. It's not like he had the same amount as Lamar hit. He had 4.
Yeah,
4? If you turn the ball over 4 times, I don't wanna hear nothing. 4 turnovers, bro? That's
that's
like that's unheard of, bro. See, we watching it with CJ Stroud right now. Ain't nobody talking about how CJ Stroud, how everybody who surrounds CJ Stroud is, we gonna get to the Texans later, but nobody's talking about how everybody surrounding CJ Stroud is literally not like a part of a competent, that's not a competent offense. That offensive line is trash. The receivers without Nico Collins and Dalton Schultz in that game, they're not they're not getting it done. And it was snowing.
yeah.
This boy Josh Allen had perfect conditions and threw 2 picks and fumbled twice. And we not giving him no smoke? Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all I got on it, bro. Josh Allen just gotta play better. This was I was one of the people who never really thought this was gonna be Josh Allen's year because I didn't think his team could hold up, but his team held up on Saturday.
Yeah,
They had a chance to win that game if Josh Allen plays better. Josh Allen just gotta do it. He ain't
yeah,
do it.
man. It's I mean, I feel like even so, like Josh Allen support cast did what all they could have done, and now like Baltimore's not in it, Philly's not in it, KC's not in it. This like but next year with KC getting back the strength with the Ravens changing, it's like
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard.
is he ever gonna win one with
It's gonna be
Joe? Like
hard. And then you still got all these other teams that were OD good.
yeah, like
You got Drake May coming up. You got the Broncos still gonna be straight. The Jaguars coming. The Texans not gonna just fall back and let that junk slide.
Miami might surprise some of us next year. We never know with the pick of for the DC from Green Bay. I'm just saying, like it's.
You've seen Mike McDaniel on the Chargers?
Well, I ain't see that.
You know, see,
Oh my Rick Cook, bro. God, I don't know. The Broncos might gotta fall off, bro.
he
Because
said not because it's he said the only he's gonna be the OC for the Chargers, and the only way he won't be is if he gets a head coaching job for the Ravens or the Raiders.
Raiders sign him, bro. I don't want to see. I don't want to. I don't want him as the OC.
Bro, OC Chargers, he might
No,
cook.
no, like that. He's gonna. That's gonna be a great situation for Herbert. But going to our next game, and this is Quadri we love to talk about. We have the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. Quadri, start this one off.
Come on, man. I seen a video earlier today, and it was just a compilation of everybody who doubted us in the off season. Like everybody who said we was gonna be last in the division, 5 wins, we had a terrible offseason. Everybody, there was so many people just like, Seattle got worse. Seattle got worse? Well, we in the NFC
Quadri,
Championship, 1
Quadri,
seed.
Quadri,
Yo,
Quadri. Like you did have these niggas like it's the third seed. Stop.
bro,
It's
I
third
had
seed.
them
Yes,
winning
he
9 games.
was.
I had them winning 9 games. I had to be realistic. I didn't think, and I underestimated my own team, but I ain't have us winning 5. I ain't have the
I,
Cardinals being better than us. Didn't you have the Cardinals better than us, bro?
I have y'all winning 7. It was like 7 or 8.
You had the Cardinals better than us, bro. I would never disrespect us like that. I said we would go over 500. I said Mike McDaniel gonna have an elite defense over there. Elite, the best. How about that? You still talking about the
Stop.
Texans? Them boys out the playoffs. Them boys sitting at home. They can't be the best no more. Sit down. Get them gone.
No.
Bro. Oh my gosh, from literal start. As soon as that ball kicked off to literal finish, bro, it was all Seahawks. The 49ers honestly really didn't stand a chance. Um, and a lot of that is on the injuries. They aren't they gotta get something fixed over there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's like this is probably the craziest season it's been with the injuries, but this isn't the first time like injuries has like affected them. Like they get hurt all the time, bro. And they
Yeah.
gotta get that figured out. I don't know what they gotta they gotta fix something in their within their organization because injuries are like a common occurrence for them. But the Rashid Shaheed kickoff return set the tone. Defense set the tone. On that 4th down stop, we running the ball. Kenneth Walker had 150 and 3 touchdowns. Um, Sam Darnold didn't have to do much off the oblique. We're resting him for next week. We'll talk about that later. Um,
Cooks.
Jason's like it was just an onslaught of just we're better than y'all, and that's what it was. We were just better than them. I'm not gonna lie, and a lot of that has to do with injuries. Mike McDonald coached his ass off, but a lot of that is just like, hey, we gonna come out here. It's we lining up and we better than y'all. And that's literally what it was, bro. I ain't even gonna like go that much into the game because it was 41-6.
Yeah.
The Seattle Seahawks
Yeah,
are just better than the San Francisco 49ers.
yeah, I shut this game off when it was 24-6 and Brock Purdy got sacked by Leonard Williams. That's when I turned the game off. After that kickoff, it was basically over. It was just pure domination. I feel like it was already so much energy and like because like the playoff game, you got Doug Baldwin in there, you got Cam Chancellor in there, hyping him up, Sherman, like just the energy of the crowd, the 12th man, Doug pulling the ball up, then right off the rip, kickoff, you just knew there wasn't losing. Like the energy just kind of got you can just tell like the energy just got sucked out of the 49ers. And it was I still give a shout out to Kyle Shanahan, man.
Not for
What
sure.
and Robert Saleh.
Not for
Got
sure.
his head coaching job at Tennessee. Shout out. But, like, just how much they had to deal with this year with injuries on both sides of the football. Brock Purdy's play, like didn't play, like, 8 weeks and went 62 with Mac Jones. Like, we gotta congratulate that with him. Even with that with
Mm.
Brandon Ayuk being
Ta taking out the
somewhere
Eagles for me.
yeah, yeah, Eagles but, even with, like, what's it called? With Brian Ayuk not being there, him just getting it done with Kendrick Bourne, Demarcus Robinson. Even Kittle, he had it before he tore his Achilles. He was out with a hamstring injury for like 5 weeks too. So like it's really just Mac Jones and Christian McCaffrey and the great offensive mind of Kyle Shanahan. And just for him to do what he had to do and get that done and get to the division playoff, I say props to him. He was 13-4.
Mm.
No, I had them as the third seed actually. 'Cause I had Arizona the second. I was tweaking.
Yeah, you
My
had us
my
last.
my fault.
Last.
My fault.
Whole time we
I
the best team in the NFC.
and, like, my reasoning for San Francisco be having not making the playoffs is because they're not healthy, and they was way less healthier than I expected, and they still went 13-4 because of great coaching by the offensive by Kyle Shanahan and the DC. So
Nah,
shout out to both of them.
Kyle Shanahan would still be my coach of the year, no cap.
Yeah. But
Regardless.
get back to the game. With Seattle, it's kinda the same thing as Houston. They Their front four is so good. They don't have to have, like, big packages or, like, get out of their what they wanna run. They can stop the run with nickel packages. And because of, like, Nick Imawari and Jalen Petrie on Houston, like, them nickel players play so violent, so physical up in the line of scrimmage. He just makes everything better. Um, really with Seattle, with Reed, Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams, DeMarcus Lawrence, all very good run stoppers. It's like it's not much you can really do. Plus with Ernest Jones, then the back end it's just a complete unit. You have to do a lot to get them out their rhythm. Like for example, with the Rams, they run a lot of 13 personnel. I'm probably gonna see a lot of 13 personnel against them because it was effective the last time they played. So like it's gonna be rough to beat Seattle, but I'm still kinda Sam didn't do much. He just didn't have to. Like, he he didn't even have to play for real. Drew Luck could have played.
Nah, for real though. Drew Lock could
Y'all
have
would
played
won.
and we would have won.
Y'all at least won by like 21.
Drew Lock could have played and we would have still won. No cap.
Yeah, so like Sam Darnold, that's a little my own question with Seattle. I just don't know how he's gonna perform. He didn't have to perform. I just didn't know how he will perform next week.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. It's gonna be a great matchup. Going to our Sunday. football, man. The first game, we have the Houston Texans versus the New England Patriots. I'll start this one off. I feel like Houston, in my opinion, has the best defense I've seen in my own 2 eyes in the last 5 years. So, like, 2020 to up. Like, their unit is so good on all 3 levels, and, like, their weakness, you might say their linebacker core, but the linebacker core is still so good. Toto had a great game, Shazier had a good game. The back 5 with Petrie, Stingley, Bullock, Lasser, they all play a very good game. And their front 4, probably their best unit, Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson. They're just having their way. Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter combined for 5 sacks. They had 3 forced fumbles on Drake May and the New England Patriots offense. Nothing like if CJ Stroud just played turnover-free football, he didn't turn over the ball, we'll be talking about the Texans in the AFC Championship.
No,
I
for
will say
sure.
that.
Mhm.
The way this offense of the Texans really let down a generational defense is just very disappointing to see because in a league as in today, when all these offenses are more motion, more quick, more diverse, all these motions. In Houston, they just play cover 2, cover 4. They don't run nothing special. They just run matching zones. They know their assignments and they play freaking football and they play it pretty well. Like this is just great coaching football and like like you're not like the Texas defense, you're not gonna get them out of personnel. Like it's you can't get them out of personnel. They just playing great football and it's just disappointed what the Texans offense did, especially Caesar Shaw in that first half. I know that we are putting a lot of heat on CJ Stroud, and his offense hasn't been good. Still has the worst offensive lines over his last 3 years of playing at the Houston Texans. Didn't have Joe Mixon, his RB1 all year. Even with that, Christian Kirk was his only really wide receiver he had because Nico got hurt. Plus, Dalton Schultz got hurt in the first quarter. So it wasn't as much weapons. But even so, CJ Stroud did make the right
Absolutely.
mistakes. He did put the ball in harm's way. Wait, with that chase on, he's got to take the sack. Um, he's got to because you just throw it up, block in the air, somebody's gonna catch the ball. Even on his first pick, if he throws it a little bit, like he just lofted it up there, throw a little more zip, probably would be a completion first down. It just wasn't a good game on CJ in the first half. Really wasn't that good either in the second. Woody Marks did fumble too, so Houston did have 5 total turnovers also. So they didn't take care of the football either. But so CJ Stroud, he just didn't play good. And going to New England, it's I know the Patriots offense hasn't been looking that good over the playoffs, so we have to give them some credit. They played the Chargers, a very great defense. Houston, I feel like is the best defense in the league. And now they're about to play Denver, a top 3 defense, in my opinion. It's like they have been playing against top elite level types defenses. And yeah, with Drake May, he's gonna struggle. It's his first playoffs going against this type of defense. But even so, like even he has get better throughout the half. So I'll say second half he has been improving. So I feel like there's not much on New England's offense. I'm not really worried about. I feel like they will perform better this week. And also, I'm not surprised, but I'm really happy how New England's defense is playing. Um, their front four has been getting out there after the run. They've been creating a lot of turnovers the back end. Carson Davis had 2 picks. Gonzalez playing some great football. Um, their unit is kind of underrated. I just didn't see like even their linebacker core they getting after the ball. Very well coached, I'll say. So I'm very proud of that what Mike Vrabel's doing over there. First year might go to the Super Bowl as a head coach, as it's a very amazing thing to do. Um, then again, like nothing was really everything was tough. Like every throw Drake May executed was like a tough throw. The dig route the booty, like that was perfect coverage. That was just a great ball. The touchdown the digs, it was great coverage. It was just a great ball. Like that's how good Houston Texans defense is. Like you don't get nothing done easy, and they got the job done. So congratulations to the Patriots. Quadri?
Yeah. I feel like one word that I would use to describe Drake May and how like the Patriots, but mostly Drake May, how they've been performing is like poise. Um, I feel like Drake May, like you said, the Texans forced 3 fumbles. Like he fumbled, like CJ Stroud was turning the ball over, but like Drake May was being a little careless with the ball too. And I mean, part of that is on him, but like he's playing a great defense. Like there's like sometimes there's not really much you can do, but I feel like the poise that Drake May showed when they go for it on that first 4th down and he makes the throw to Douglas, touchdown, dime. Honestly, it was great coverage, still threw it, dime. He scores. That throw to Diggs, crazy, I'm not gonna lie. And the hands that Diggs had, like he really hand caught that. Like that catch was like real hands catch. Like he hand caught it and then like brought it out here, like nah, you not touching this. Like, that was a real hands catch. What a catch by Diggs. And then even when like the Texans started to show a little bit of life in the second half, Drake May shut it down with that drive and that throw to Booty was crazy. On Derek Stingley, you having the guts to throw that ball on Derek Stingley, you know that's Derek Stingley. I feel like I feel like that's poise, bro. That's poise, and Drake May showed a lot of it. I feel like Drake May, we
I don't know. He better not do that. He better not do that this week.
we
Certain that boy.
we
He,
not in the off season yet, and we not gonna like discuss like top quarterback rankings yet. But like, I feel like Drake May, he's somewhere in that top 7. He like 6'5", bro. I ain't gonna lie. He might have to
he
be
ain't be-
like,
he, he ain't better than Dak, bro.
you crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He got to be better than Dak. I think Dak is like. I was thinking about this the other day. I think Dak is like 8 because there's so
I
many
have
low key.
I have Dak. I have Dak 7, Drake 8.
This is what my list will be right now. The top 3 are inevitable. I'm not even gonna explain those. We know who those 3 are. It's a mixture of Patrick, Josh, Lamar. However you want to put those in order. We're not gonna debate that. I feel like right now I would have Stafford at 4. I would have Drake at 5. I would have Joe at 6. I have Herbert at 7 and Dak at 8. And Herbert and Dak can be interchangeable. But I don't want to debate that right now. I just wanted to give you my mindset on that right now. But
Yeah, yeah.
anyways, the poise that I saw from Drake May in the playoffs, crazy. Um, yeah. Um, and as for that Texans defense, bro, I feel bad for him too. It's like you said, that's probably the best defense we've seen in this decade. That's probably the best defense we've seen since like
Like
2015 Panthers, like 20
I'm
2015 Broncos.
I'm trying to think, bro, cause like 2020, I might be getting a little generous, but like
But then,
I'm thinking no fly, bro.
think about this, bro. I don't think you can name a team that had like, and you might have to go back to find this, but like maybe like 2000 something Ravens to find this. I don't think you can name a team that has 3 first team all pros in those 3 of important positions. Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson being the 2 edge rushers off the edge, bro, you can't chip anyone. If you can't double because if you chip him, he's one on one. If if you chip both, you only got 3 routes out there.
Yeah,
And
like
now you leaving those DBs, they lock that shit out.
it
And then
is
you
like
got
it's so,
Derek.
bro. Like for it was getting bad because they kind of had to because like Will Campbell, it was
He
just
couldn't do nothing
it
with,
wasn't a
bro.
good day for Will. It
He
wasn't good.
couldn't do nothing with, bro.
Like it was like a play, bro. Like the running back chip Daniil. Then on the other side, and like to help with the tackle on the
Mhm.
other side, the tight end was chipping like now
But
that
bro,
is
when you do that, you only have 3 real routes. And
and
now
like
you have our 5 DBs who cover for real. Especially this one over here who's another first team all pro. And then you have our 2 linebackers who also cover for real. Maybe not toe don't really cover like crazy, but he's like athletic enough to get out there. And then Alshire cover for real.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers cover, and, like, you only got 3 routes? We're boxing that, and you can only hold that ball for so long, bro. Even if you chip in, bro, we're still gonna get there. Because
Yeah.
now
Cause
we
like,
got one-on-ones on the inside, and they running studs. They
yeah,
running D tackles front, back,
Autry
front,
and
front.
Shakins, like, they're been in 72, like, their inside D tackles, their rotation is underrated. I mean, it's the least most talk about their defense because everything else is just so amazing. But, like, it just I just don't think they can I don't think they can keep the same group. Like,
They probably can't. I don't know how you keep it all together.
because like, let's think
You gonna
about
have
it
to, like,
because
really do
if
some good
I
real.
because like, you still gotta build the O-line, and I probably will hold CJ's contract for 1 more year. I will if if I could get Danielle Hunter on a 1-year deal, I will because his 2 years is up. If I can get, like, a 1-year full guaranteed, I would. If I can I'm signing Will Anderson now. That's probably my first priority. I'm signing him now. I'm not waiting. You don't wait for him. Somebody's gonna get paid. He gonna want more.
See,
You
that's
don't
that's
wait for Will.
that's that BS that the Cowboys did with Micah, boy, and they seen what happened.
You don't
Play
wait. Can't
play with
wait
him
for
if you
Will.
want to.
Even like the Bengals, you can't wait. Pay him now.
Play with
Then
him if you
like
want to.
I mean, then like we gotta see with Petrie, I know his contract is coming up too.
Yeah.
It's like
He got
and
drafted
like
he got drafted in, like, 2021.
yeah, and then like you still gotta protect that line. Like if you can make that first round pick of offensive lineman, that'd be a great. But like, you still got a lot of stuff doing the offensive side. I just don't know if they can keep the same defense. And like even so, this defense still gonna be elite, but it won't be like
Keeping a
this.
defense of that peak is gonna be hard. It's not like doing that in, like, years straight because they had a good defense last year. That defense was elite last year.
This is
And, like, now it's at its peak. It's hard to keep that
like
3rd year,
for
like
multiple years. The last time I seen that was the Legion of Boom.
the Legion of Boom was
3
2012,
years.
okay. 2012, they coming out party. Okay, they kinda good. Like, they some good young players. 2013, oh, they the best. 2014, oh, they the best. 2015 is when it was like,
No, 2015, y'all still the best. Y'all just ran into Cam Newton. I mean, it's okay.
but it was
It's
like but it was
no,
like
like no, like
you could see
no,
the
but like
fall off
Quadri,
though.
like no, like y'all was first in everything. Like it
I
was
mean,
just
yeah.
Cam.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
like it was just Cam. Like
bro.
it was just Cam. Then
Aight, aight, aight.
Russell threw the pick six to Lynch. It was I mean the Kuechly was cooked. It
But you could see the fall off though.
yeah yeah.
And then 2016 it was cooked.
Oh yeah
So, like, you could see the drop, but, like, they're not gonna ever probably be at the level that they're at right now ever again.
yeah. So the next game, we have the Chicago Bears versus the Los Angeles Rams. Carter, start this one off.
Man, as a Seahawks fan, you know I was rooting for the Bears. I ain't gonna lie. I am very intimidated by the Rams, but the Rams seem to have a little they don't seem as indestructible as I thought they was. You make Stafford uncomfortable, you that Bears defense was playing boy, that Bears defense was playing out they mind. I ain't gonna lie. Jaquan Brisker was going crazy. Kyle Gordon was going dummy. That front four was they was playing. Like all
Yeah,
season they was getting burnt. They was playing on Sunday. I was like, oh, they trying to win for real. But
yeah,
man, it's just I know Caleb had 3 picks. I know the turnovers were bad. I know he made some bad throws, but like the magic that Caleb was able to pull off in that 4th quarter, bro. Him running backwards, bro. I literally thought the game was over. I'm like, there's no way he completes this pass. He ran backwards to the 40-yard line, threw that junk at minimum 45 yards off his back foot, getting hit on the ground. He's looking in the end zone on the ground at like the 45, bro. And he's like, and bro Cole Kmet coming up with it in the back of the bro, that was I literally lost my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I literally lost it, bro. In here, I'm like, "What?" Like, I wish they would've won that game, because if they would've won that game, that might have been one of the greatest plays I've ever seen with my 2 eyes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But Caleb's been able to pull that off all year. It's insane the type of throws Caleb Williams can make throws that only, like, 3 other quarterbacks can make, and we know who those 3 are.
I mean, that play, bro,
I don't think,
I only
like,
see one. I only see one, bro.
you
I
don't think
don't
Lamar you don't think Lamar can get that off?
bro, he threw that 51 yards in the air off his back foot. I don't think Lamar got that arm strength.
You don't think Josh can do that?
I Yeah, Josh.
I
But,
don't think
like,
Josh can get back there the way Caleb did. I don't think
yeah,
Josh is
quick
running
enough.
backwards like that. Like, I think this is the thing. I think Patrick Mahomes can do it for sure, right? That's the one quarterback we know can do it.
Yeah.
I think Lamar can easily get back there. Like, he has the athleticism to make people miss and then get to the 40-yard line, but is he making that throw?
Yeah, I don't like,
And then it's like,
bro,
Josh, are you getting back there? Josh is like, he's fast, but he not that elusive. He
no.
not finna get back there like that, but he can
I
probably
don't
make
even
the throw off
think,
his back foot.
like, bro, I don't even think, like, Mahomes might not get there fast enough. That shit, like, bro, I don't know.
Like,
Caleb different.
like, but
Like,
like
that's
the
like,
thing is, bro, I don't think Mahomes would even try to throw that
uh, no, look, nobody in their
today.
mind would do some. Nobody in their mind would do some dumb shit like that. I swear to God, I was like, bro, what is you doing? Like that was my first reaction. So, bro, like, throw it away. I was like, nigga, throw it away. Oh,
Bro,
but even so, like,
when it
no,
was
like,
4th down, he didn't throw it away.
it was fourth down.
Yeah, he did it on 4th down. It was 4th and 4.
Oh
It
shit,
was 4th and 4, and he
I
ran
really
backwards.
wasn't paying attention. I just see something running back. I was like, okay, I didn't know that. But
Bro,
even so, like,
it was 4th and 4. It was 4th and 4, and he did that.
okay, that's, but like, just like how fast he was able, like, it didn't have long to turn back and scan the field. He just turned it through it, like, but he threw it so in a perfect spot. You see a tight end on the corner, like how much he was able to just, okay, I see that tight end on the corner. I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna throw it up. It's a great play.
But as much as, like, I see some cracks in the armor of the Rams, bro. I see it a little bit. That defense is a little vulnerable. I feel like we might be able to run the ball on them. I feel like if we can get the pass game going, I see some cracks in the armor. If you can make Matthew Stafford uncomfortable and make him turn that ball over, because mind you, this isn't a preview of the game. Because I ain't gonna lie, my laptop is at 19, but um, this isn't a preview of the game. But if we have the Seahawks, I'm not trying to make this about the Seahawks, but this the Seahawks have lost the turnover battle to the Rams 6-0 in the games we played them this season. The Rams have no turnovers. We have 6. And they only beat us by 2 in the first game, and we beat them in the second. So it's like, if we can get an extra opportunity, or if we can just keep the ball, I see some cracks in the armor, bro. That's all Imma say.
Who, like, who do you think y'all are on offense? Like, who,
Bro,
the
no,
defense, I get it, but like, who do you think
no,
y'all
I'm not
are? Like,
no,
who do you think your
listen,
quarterback
bro,
is?
we had bro, Sam Darnold had 2 of his worst games of the season. He had his worst game of the season the first game, and then the second game, it was gonna be his worst game of the season before the comeback. It was gonna be his second worst game before the comeback.
I'm just
It
saying.
was like if Sam Darnold can just I'm not saying, like, I'm saying if we can get a turnover, we haven't gotten a turnover against them yet. If we can get
One
1, 2, that's not crazy to say. We can get 1. We're the behind the Texans, we're the best defense in the league. Fuck you talking about? We
give
can
me
get
nine.
1, and if we can just not turn it over, just play turnover, not turnover football, establish the run, make the right throws at the right time, and protect the football. I don't
We're
see
one
us
of the most
losing,
turnover offensively. Yup. Like y'all don't turn the ball most of the time off.
bro.
But
But I
even so,
if
let me get to my game because I know you say your iPad, your computer is about to die.
go ahead.
So yeah, the Bears defense did play a very good game. Surprisingly, I thought the Browns would be able to I thought it would be a more high scoring game. I thought the Browns would be able to kind of have that way with them on the opposite side, but the pass rush is getting there. When Matthew Stafford is under duress because he can't move like that, he does have some problems. He does have some issues. I can't lie. But
See some cracks in that
when
armor, bro.
but
I ain't
like
gonna
when
lie.
it's but like we've seen these last 2 weeks. When it's a close game, I'm just taking Stafford. I mean, it's like even like when it's close games, like the defense and the offense just know.
Bro, hold on. Cause nah, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. In the first game, mind you, they was finna lose to the Panthers. We're not gonna forget that. They was finna lose to the Panthers. Bryce Young exposed them boys on defense, but they was finna lose to the Panthers, and then bro was playing prevent defense the entire drive, bro. If they just like if they were a little bit more aggressive, bro, they might have stopped it. And then on this in the mind you, this is also still the Panthers. The next game, that first overtime drive, 3-0. 3-0? You go 3 and
DJ
out
more
against us,
so.
not winning. You go 3 and out against us, you not winning. We go to OT and you go 3 and out, game over. I'm not lying to you.
I don't know who you think Sam Darnold is, boy.
Game done.
But
We getting a field goal. We getting a
nah,
field. The Bears should have got a field goal. And Caleb just was a little bit more patient. He didn't have to throw that ball. DJ Moore could have kept running the route. If they were just a little bit more in sync and Caleb knew the situation better, Caleb wasn't year two, first, second playoff game. Nigga, the Bears win that game for sure.
man. But so
Go
let
ahead.
me get back. Let me get back. But yeah, it
Talking about
was
winning time. I want Stafford.
the
No.
the Bears. They did left a lot on the table with those turnovers, plus all the fourth downs they didn't convert. I know that they had like 2 or 3 fourth downs in like their red zone, and they just didn't get. It was like they left a lot of points on the board. So with that, but Caleb Williams, it's so hard to like not coming out to quarterback ranks, but it's so hard to rank Caleb Williams because he does the abnormal stuff that like no other quarterback can really do in this league, except for a few guys. And some stuff I don't even think my boy can do. Like I don't think like that throw. I don't think Mahomes gonna get back there fast
Today,
enough.
nah. 2018 Mahomes, though, he getting that off.
Yeah. I don't think like what stuff Caleb does is weird because he does the. You would think it will be the easiest stuff for the quarterback, like the like an intermediate throw. He puts too much on it, or like some. It just some with like his mechanics. So his football is weird, but like when he has to make the hardest throw, I think like he just thinking too much on some stuff. Like I think that 4th and 4 was like he just wasn't thinking. He was just playing football. Like he was like it's 4th and 4. I got to make something happen. Like I got to do it now. And like I think that's what happens in those fourth quarters. Like he's not thinking. He's just playing football. Like I have to win. Like I have to do this, and he just does it. And like Caleb is very clutch. But if I was Ben Johnson, I would have went for it. I wouldn't.
I
Like
ain't gonna lie.
I
I ain't
would
gonna lie. I
I
ain't
would have
gonna lie.
I would have just like if we don't get it, I don't care.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
would have went for
I ain't
that
gonna
with
lie.
my
I ain't
wife.
gonna lie. And low key, I ain't trying to keep interrupting you, but you gotta let me get this off. Bro, Ben Johnson, he been playing that aggressive shit all season. He he going for it on fourth downs in this game. Going for it on fourth downs last week. Going for it on fourth downs every week. You gotta keep that same energy, bro. You gotta
But
go
like
for it because you
I'm
don't want
I
to go to
like
OT with Ram.
nigga. But like, bro, like that was me. That got me scared. Like, nigga, nigga, that was me. Though, kick it, bro. Let's go, T. Let's go,
Bro,
right,
but
bro.
like,
I'll be scared of shit. I would.
but Ben Johnson is the guy to take that chance. You gotta stand on that. He ain't stand
I
on it low
know.
key. And it's his first year. He gonna learn from it. Bro, you gotta stand on that. You don't wanna
But
go to
so
OT with this experienced Rams team, bro. You gotta stand on that.
congrats to Penn though, man. What he has done with the whole offense really to change it around. Um, Built out that running game, had a great offensive line, got the weapons for Caleb. It's gonna be very bright future. And even like everyone's really behind Caleb. Like Kevin Byard was like, I want to come back because I want to play with Caleb. Like the team is behind him, the city is behind him. And
It's good to
now we're gonna
see.
go to our huh?
It's great to see the whole city be behind them after the stuff that was going on last year, bro. Because
Yeah,
it was getting nasty.
it was.
It was
But
getting nasty.
let's get to our conference championship predictions. Starting off in the AFC, we have the Patriots and the Broncos. I'll give this to the Patriots. It will be a very. I wouldn't know who will win that game if Bo Nix is playing. I'll probably lean the Broncos after what I seen
I ain't gonna lie. Mhm.
that Saturday. Like Bo Nix showed me a lot. Like he proved me wrong on multiple occasions. Like I've been kind of like a Bo Nix hater because I'm just a cheat because I like Patrick Mahomes, but he's been exceeding my expectations in the playoffs. I mean, in that game. So it's kind of
Nah,
just sad.
nah, nah, Jelani, say it. You a Chiefs fan, bro. Go ahead and proclaim it.
Still a fan, man.
Nah, bro.
Red,
Nah.
black, and gold.
Tell the world what you've been telling me, bro.
I'm about to just be a fan of players. Like that's all.
That's the cop out. That's the
Yeah.
cop out right there.
But
That's
yeah,
the
man.
cop out.
I mean,
But
the Broncos. Like I still feel it's gonna be a close game because how good the Broncos defense is, plus the pass rush, and with Drake may not being able to hold on to the football with forced fumbles and with that pass rush, I feel like that's gonna cause them some trouble. And with Denver being a top two run defense in the league, I feel like that's causing some trouble to make it more shotgun, make sure may throw the ball downfield. But I think I don't know, their the back seven from Denver is kind of been it's been shaky. Except for
mhm,
Sertan, the rest of the group
yeah, Riley
kind of
Moss,
been kind of been mid. Like it
Jade Barron,
yeah,
yeah,
Sertan, like we don't throw the Sertan, but like everyone else is
y'all
kind
was
of
getting,
it's
y'all was
some
getting,
cracks in this. So I think they will be good in the passing game. Josh Allen sit through for like 300 plus. Trevor Lawrence through for 300 plus. Like we seen the back end has caused some trouble. So I'll have the Patriots for
yeah.
that one. You?
I feel like I got the Patriots too. It's gonna be hard for the Broncos to win without their starting quarterback, but I am very interested to see what Sean Payton comes up with. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very interested to see how he plans this game, how he schemes this up, what he calls, how he's gonna call it. If it's close at the end, can he like squeeze it out, get to the bowl? But quite frankly, honestly, if we're being honest, I feel like this real Super Bowl is like whoever come out of the NFC.
Yeah, man.
And
Now talking about that, the NFC Championship, the Rams versus Seattle. I really like. I want Seattle to lose, but I really don't know because because how I was pitching, I think the Rams will be more dominant. I'll say. I feel like, but they haven't really caught a rhythm on offense. Their defense has been shaky. They did get this game, but they both hasn't really been in sync. So, but a rival game, everybody's gonna bring their A game,
you know where it's at.
but it's
You know where it's
I
at.
gotta I gotta go with the Rams just because of the injury of Sam Darnold. We don't know
We gonna
how
remember
he's
that.
gonna play, and with the pass rush of the Rams, I think the pass rush of the Rams will get to him. And he will get hits. Yeah, I gotta see how he looks like when he gets hits because we see when he got hit on that blitz. And my ribs, like we seen the
Bro,
grunts,
you gonna be
but
good, bro.
like if
Everybody
also
heard this.
like I don't know if Kenneth Walker is going to get the run game and like going like that again. I don't think that's going to happen. So we just have to see. It's going to be a very great game, but I got to go with them boys in LA. Q?
Hey man, I'm like the opposite, but I feel the exact same way you feel. It's like I really want the Seahawks to win, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't because the Rams, The Rams are the Rams, and they give us fits all season. They put up 37 on our offense last time with no Tay. They put up 37 on our defense last time with no Tay. They now have Tay, and they coming off the L that they took to us. They gonna come in there wanting to smack some shit. They not gonna come in there playing. And then the turnover friendly offense that we've had all season has been concerning. I say that if Sam Darnold can play a turnover free game, but we don't know if he can. He did last week, but he didn't have to do much. He threw 17 passes. You're not gonna throw 17 passes and beat the Rams. You gotta throw 25, you gotta throw 30, you gotta throw 32, 35. You gotta throw. You gotta get it going. And with no Zach Charbonnet to like balance the run game off, it's just gonna be K9 back there. But like I said, bro, I see some cracks in the armor. I see some cracks in the armor. The Rams haven't been able to be consistent this whole playoff run. I feel like if we can stop the run, make Stafford uncomfortable, I feel like we can get it off. We just got to play sound on defense. That 37 points can't happen again. If they put up 37, we're probably gonna lose. If they put up 30, we might lose. Like real shit. I don't see if they score 30, I don't see us outscoring them again. We gonna need another special teams touchdown from Rashid Shaheed. Is that gonna happen back to back? They gonna be ready for that.
Matthew Stafford, 330, three tugs.
It's
I'm
just
not even gonna sugarcoat this no more.
but
Puka Tate gonna have 2, and Puka gonna have 1, and
now you getting this.
he's gonna be dope. I'm gonna keep it high.
Now you getting disrespectful, bro.
Stafford, he ain't gonna play with these boys. You saw what happened
Now
last time Stafford was in. Hey, you just remember last time happened in the NFC Championship with Stafford,
now you
Odell,
getting
Cooper, both went 10 on them niggas. Boy,
alright,
what?
alright, 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 alright. Anyways, let me make my pick. You know I'm running with Seattle, bro. Seattle, like I said, establish the run, don't turn over the ball. If we have no turnovers, I guarantee we win. No cap. If we don't turn
Okay,
the ball over once, we turned the ball over 6 times in 2 games. The point differential was 1 point.
okay,
The yards differential is 1 yard. I got Seattle, bro. That's all
okay.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, man. But thank y'all for watching this video. This will be out Wednesday. No, damn. Is it? Yeah, it'll be out Wednesday. Um, make sure y'all hit the like, comment, subscribe. We will be back next week talking about the Super Bowl, what
The
happened
Seattle
in
win,
those NFC and AFC championship.
the
And
Seattle dub.
with no football really coming up, we might talk about the awards like our MVP, OPOY, DPOY, all the other good stuff. So yeah, man, thank y'all for watching this video. We see y'all later.